Hi John, Jim from Quick Stage here, and we're going to do some instructional videos for you on how to set up this riser system. It got to be a little bit complicated. There's quite a bit to it, and there's some parts to it with all the cross bracing. So we'll just kind of break it up into segments so you can look at it. But it's really quite simple. There's not a lot to it, and basically what you're looking at here is just really the left and right deck of the first row and the left and right deck of the second row. And the reason that we chose those two is that we actually had to drill those separately to install these guardrails, because we had to custom make these guardrails for you. But I'm just giving you an overview of everything we did here, and then we'll kind of break it down for the other ones. But you can see here we've cross braced everything, and leg clamps, just kind of showing you here how we do leg clamps, clamping underneath. You'll see underneath there where we did a 4-leg clamp here. You always clamp your rows together on each level. There's a 4-leg clamp. That's the one that's got the spacer in it. You can see how we're clamping all the way around. You'll see on these guardrails how we tie into the leg here. Everything's bolted through. And chair stops here. We had chair stops on the back of the deck so they can't roll their chairs off through here. And then chair stops on the front so the tables don't slide off there. The chair stops are built into the guardrails here. So you only had us provide guardrails for the front of row 1, or the row closest to the audience. So the way we designed all this, everything is from the audience looking at the stage. So we've numbered these decks here, and we're gonna, in our next video that we're gonna do on the guardrails, you'll see how we've numbered this as 1 right, and over there is gonna be 2 left. And we had to drill those specifically, but you're going to have a row here that's going to be 24 feet wide, so you're 6 decks wide times times 4 by 6, and then so you've got some 6-foot deep decks and some 5-foot deep decks. So we had to make different guardrails for each and different bracing for each, because they all have different specifications and dimensions because of the size. So we'll go through that specifically for the cross bracing as well as the guardrails here in a minute. But basically this is just an overview of it. Don't look at the legs on this back one. We just did this to modify it, to elevate it here, to show you how the chair stops went on. And again, everything's just bolted through. And so if you wanted to not have these knobs sticking in the front, you'd actually have to use a bolt through the back and then just put the nut in the back. The wing nut doesn't fit there in the back. It interferes. So, but I don't think these will be a problem for you at all. They look nice too. So we did all 4-foot chair stops because all the decks are 4-foot that dimension, so it goes on really easy. But anyway, so this is it. Everything will come with a drawing, and we will detail everything in the next 2 videos here on the cross bracing as well as the guardrails. Any questions? Give us a call. Thank you.